Okay, I was unable to figure out which one we need. It looks like Wilso definitely took us through two of them. I feel like she's the hero we need, but I really don't want to screw it. I think that we got possibly Trader and Sheriff done, but I'm not positive. I have to, there's a group that I need to take. Where's the car? There it is. To completion because they've got some red. We were using them for our speed runs when they were giving away an Xbox. And that group, I need to hurry up in Legacy so that we can
Looks empty to me.
retire those people, and then I'll be able to see where we're at. So it's okay. We don't even got to worry about that right now. I'll do that probably after work today. That way tomorrow I'll start filming this, and we'll be able to choose a hero. So I should just try to kill some hearts and move forward for now. And then, like I say, if this is the consistent schedule, because the schedule's been all over the place. We were going like every morning, and then it was 3 days a week, and then sometimes we would go all week, and then sometimes we wouldn't go at all. But I was working with the rentals, so it's been like that, and I apologize. It just is what it is. And I was saying earlier, I never finished my thought. I'm 30, like, make some money now and get to keep doing this so long as I stay healthy and stay alive. You know, we have time. Of course, those are like famous last words. We have time, but 10 years from now, you wish you started today is something I think about all the time. It's a great saying because it's true. Man, there is so much already looted on this damn map. Okay, I gotta kill freaks. Barrels, ranged melee. Of course, that's gonna be ranged. Maybe I can knock out some of these bounties too, off stream. Is he already a hero? Because if so, I'm not really too worried about it. Yeah, I think our main goal here is just... I should get this back to base, though. Bizak! Been a while since we got to say that. So if this schedule is consistent, then we can start doing these live. But if it's not, or if things are crazy, then I'm just going to keep trying to do this, which is just at least film. Of course, the goal is to get back to streaming, because this is not near as fun as streaming. Just sitting in here. But, as to say, like a moment ago, I only had like 20 minutes to snatch of time, then I was gone for an hour, I had to go do some stuff, and now I'm back, and then I gotta leave for work here in just a little bit. So, it'll slow down though, and it'll change. And if not, then I'll just have to be more assertive. Oh my god. These mountainous maps, man. One thing about Trumbull that I'm gonna like, hopefully it's still the same way. You can just drive across it. Just get in and go. Now if I turn this into an outpost, man, it is dark in here. Can I get some building material? Or do you get gas from this?
Still a few of them lingering.
I think it's just a flag outpost, I'm pretty sure. It's pretty sketchy that I'm going around without a gun. Oh. Oh, I haven't even messed with this at all. Oh. How does this update work? Oh god, see, this is another benefit to streaming. I could ask you guys, and probably at the very least Wilson would be like, here's how that works. Oh. It's pretty freaking cool. Oh, slow searching. Something I just don't do for a reason. Which is dumb. And I know it's dumb, but... Man, it's boring. I'm gonna refuel while we're safe. I'm gonna get this back to base, and I think I'm gonna try to really quickly switch over to Gary, even though he's busted up, so we can try to get him to his hero bonus. drop this stuff off and kill some hearts, man. That's what we gotta do. We gotta kill some hearts and hopefully get a hold of some people. Clearly don't know the Providence Ridge map. It's pretty obvious that I'm... Oh, got my hands off the controller for one, but I've not played this map much. So they did what? The sidearm thing, which I assume is just a button press. They've clearly done some map stuff. And forgot a little bit. I knew cars were tissue paper, but I forgot how bad it was. That didn't even barely hit us. God, we used the door. Plague zones, so that you can't make outposts anymore near the heart, which I don't know how I feel about that, man. I really don't. I feel like that was a pretty key component to the whole game, was make a staging area and then go on the attack. And they made it. They've nerfed that whole feature multiple times. It used to be you got a 1-for-1 refund. That's the old days, the long ago, when it was actually just broken. You could just, outpost meant nothing, you just run from outpost to outpost. But then they made it so it wasn't a full refund. You have to actually go out and earn some influence. And that alone just made it considerably harder, especially in this difficulty. And then you've got to have it completely safe and completely cleared out. It's...
I'm not gonna lie.
Now you just can't make it.
As much as I distrust strangers,
I feel like Lethal Zone was already pretty tough. Maybe I'll come to love that feature. Maybe it was, maybe it's actually great and really improves the experience, but I'm hesitant. Not so sure about it, man. Oh god, I'm gonna have to med kit, but I really don't want to med kit because they're not easy to get a hold of.
There's a whole damn cemetery at our walls. You holding up okay?
Yeah, I'm not going to. He's just gonna have to heal.
come on, guys, let's show the Zeds what we're made of.
So, there's that. We're lucky it won't get too crazy. If there's a Juggernaut, well...
There aren't any more of them, are there?
Well, I got frag grenades and I got heavy. This should improve morale as well.
Shut that thing up!
Okay, where's the streamer? Let's... That was as close as it gets. Gary, don't get sick. Is that a screamer? Oh, it's just a regular zombie. It'll come up here just from the gunshots, but... That 50% XP is gonna really be useful.
I gotta steer clear of these plague zombies for a while.
One thing that the game doesn't show you very well is that you do passively lose blood plague infection if you have an infirmary. And I believe that improves with the pathologist.
A while there, I thought we'd had it.
Okay, good. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. The reason I do that is that's a huge chunk of standing, which isn't a hard number. Maybe it should be, but you get a lot of standing from surviving hordes. Now, we need 855 influence. We can at least get an outpost going. The goal is going to be to go hunt some hearts down. So let's prep for that activity in particular.
You all prove me wrong.
I would prefer a silencer. I don't want to make it any crazier than it's going to be. I already have a heavy weapon. I have enough for an outpost. So the deal is you can improve outposts now. And it sounds really cool. It sounds like a feature that is perfect for this game, and we've all kind of been waiting for it. And I see there's an achievement for getting like noticeable outposts or something, or signature outposts. I'll have to look at it, but I know it's a thing. Look how crispy that frame rate is. I think I'm going to try to clear this really fast because I don't want things to get any worse. This is where fire is useful. Just don't let him bang on this too bad. Ugh. Whatever, it's cleared. And I brought with me a repair kit, but those are going to be increasingly more difficult to get a hold of, so. Until I get a mechanic. Which is no sure thing in Lethal Zone. Got a pretty solid base up. Workshop 2 I think we built early because that's what you need for vehicle repair kits. Squirrel's a plumber. I don't think that allows her to make vehicle repair kits though. I'm not... Maybe Croc was our mechanic. Can't remember because you can't look at gravestones. I kind of wish you could. Maybe there's a way and I just don't know how. Gary's been thinking. That's scary. Let's be stupid. Perfect. Let's risk our one and only vehicle. Worth, though. Completely worth. So much harder. Oh, man. Hopefully we're back into the flow of things long before State of Decay 3. 'Cause a lot of content I want to make. We made a lot of content on State of Decay 2. I was a big time State of Decay 2 guy, or 1 rather. So here's hoping. Is this where Gary died? I don't think Gary died here, man.
The air tastes like blood soup.
I'm repairing this before we go any further, though. Should I? Eh, but better safe than sorry. I mean, I can always run back to the safe zone. There is a way to kill these, like, the safest way possible, because apparently a bloater always spawns. Wow, that was really lucky. I forgot to turn the shit in. Whoops. In or around. That's gotta require food, right? Do we have a legacy on? Is there a way to tell? Damn it. I guess there isn't. Whatever. I could have swore. Maybe it's under base or something. Prestige, influence per day. Like, those are your features. Firewatch. Oh, here we go. Active effects. Weapon salvage. Stamina, knowledge of utilities. Are we producing power from a generator? Because I can just put that in there, but I don't believe I have power. Okay, we know we want to do that, and it's close, but I'm going to attempt to kill this heart first because we really can't risk losing a survivor.
Okay, time for a close encounter.
I'm going to try to do this the old school way. Thankfully, all you have to do is sit on your haunches and zombie, you become invisible to the plague. Wish I could close that garage door, though. Okay, crouch, rest, wait. And we need all the plague samples we can get a hold of, actually. I'm gonna save the looting. Where is this heart? Oh, it's gonna be in here. I always try to kind of hide it. When we were doing the speed run, we had to go to, like, the window. Okay, now apparently they made that whole thing worse. I remember hearing that in the stream. You really have to plan these things out. God, ghost movements piss me off. A bandage. Yeah, I'm a sissy, man. This is how I deal with these guys. If I don't have a shotgun, I'm not aggressive. I don't want that mission to despawn, so I do have to take my time a little bit. He'll eventually get himself in a position where we can shoot him.
Aim for the head.
So it's down and to the left. Okay. I don't have ammo to deal with these guys, so that's where fire is really our only option. I think I have some Molotovs. There's too many zombies to go down there in melee, that's for certain. Especially with Blood Plague. Look at that, man. That's hardcore.
Fire in the hole.
We just gotta try to kite them through there as best we can. It's just too bad the Molotovs just don't hang out for near as long as you'd like. A lot of people died in the stupidest positions. Like, I'll just go up here and then I won't move. Gotta pop that first energy drink.
It's damaged. Gotta keep at it. No.
How the hell did... Okay, whatever. Okay, well the first thing we have to deal with is, of course, the feral. Just kiting him away from the heart is helpful, but we know there's a feral around there. I'm gonna try to get the survivor after this. Get your heart racing a little bit. Just let him calm down. I mean, because it doesn't gain health. That'll probably be the next thing they do, is it's gonna gain health. So all the little tricks are gonna be gone. There might be more than one feral at this point. God, they are so good about knowing you're trying to get a beat on them.
Go for the head.
One of the things about the State of Decay new difficulties is they do shit like... I play a lot of PvP games. They made the AI do things that... Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I wish that could have gotten so much worse. Could have got so much worse and it would have been so good. They do things that humans don't do. Like, really, people that are really good at games. I'm talking Apex Legends, like Apex Predator people. Don't do some of the shit that the AI in this game does. At this point. Just kill it, please. I'm gonna have to back out. Back out, kite him back over here, and then go back in. I'm gonna try to do this without wasting an energy drink, because they're not that easy to get a hold of. Look at that, that's plenty of them though, huh? If only we had some ammo. Just bring them out. Shaun of the Dead style. These are a little worse than the Shaun of the Dead zombies. I think 28 days later, except they don't starve to death. And damn near is infectious, I'll tell you. It really made Blood Plague dangerous, which I'm all in favor of, personally. I was always a big fan of that. I've just been surprised that they've actually kept stepping up the difficulty. At this point, they just need to add parameters. Maybe the dumbest choice I've made so far this playthrough. So far since I came back. Okay, let's randomly loot this. But it was shiny. It was shiny and also tempting. How many there are, dude. It's impressive. I would say stream, but I'm not talking to the stream, am I? Shit. And that reason is, when I come back, I want to be back. And the second reason is, I'm having to step in and out a lot. God, every time I'm in here, I can get like a few swings on it, then I gotta leave. This might be a good place to make a stand. It's the curb of infinity. We've made the game more difficult, but we haven't stopped the game from being a texture nightmare. Yay! It's too bad that you can't clear them out anymore. That's okay. They'll go away on their own. Do I get the survivor now? Or is there too much shit in the area? I think we'll be alright. If I can lose them, then we'll definitely be alright. There's plenty of loot over here, too. I think I got like 2 or 3 hearts before we lost Croc. I'm sure there's still plenty of hearts on the map, too. There's some definite looting here. Please be decent. Please be decent. We need a doctor and we need a mechanic.
I won't forget this, amigo. You're the boss.
Utilities is... I mean, we have a plumber. That's not shit for us, but... Can you unlearn a skill? Or is that just the main skills, the core skills anymore? Where's he want to go? He wants to go real far away. Alright. We'll have to get a car for that. That's the kind of noise ferals make. The birds are out chirping now. Look at Old Glory. We're trying to draw on its texture. Oh, she's a grand old flag. She's a high flying flag.
That's a lot of
Okay,
stuff.
take that. Take Adderalls.
No room for that.
No? It's okay. We've got an outpost just right over here, but we're gonna hoof it. We're not even close to that XP. That XP would be nice right now. Should I switch over because of it? Gary has to be healthy first. When Gary's healthy, right back to Gary. Gary! I am worried about our med supply, though. Should I come back and loot, maybe? I don't know. I'm like right on top of an outpost, and we really need stuff. So I'm thinking, no. We'll just loot here right now. We'll distribute the weight a little better, so we're not under such a cardio issue. Hey, that's new. Lathe chisel. Huh. They added just straight up close combat weapons into the pool. Those are always like special. Only 2. There was the barbecue pitchfork. There was just a parody one. And everyone's like, we want more of those. But they started giving us more of those. Oh, he already had a cool one. Trade stuff is way more valuable than people might think. But anybody who plays this difficulty knows that used to be like, oh, influence. Shit, that's useless to me. Now it's like, oh my god, thank you. Some influence. Oh, what the hell? So you have to be aiming down sight to swap? So they just added a hot swap. Okay, we officially know how sidearms work. Yay, progress. Cool. Can I don't want to unbound, unload, detach mod. There we go. And then attach mod. Cool. Nice. All right, so they've made some improvements here. Do I want a sidearm? I do not. Not right now. When you start getting like the big heavy rifles and you get to actually go out and be hardcore. Oh, I see there's just literally 2 slots there. But the thing is it bugged out? Like, I don't understand what's going on because it looks like I'm equipping it in the secondary slot. Maybe I'm not. For now, that'll work. We'll come back and finish the looting extravaganza in a moment. Let's try to get a hold of this guy first. He might, I mean, can't we see any more about him?
You talking to me?
Can we see traits early? No, you can't. But, oh, what? The best way to do that is look for stars. And he's got full stars, so not leveled up, but he can level up, which usually means he's at least not got something disastrous attached to him. What's his name? Eric? Oh. If he was an animal. If it was an animal name, it would
Don't even know we're here.
be meant to be. Oh, let's just take care of this one and only car we have. The one thing that's given us any hope right now for this playthrough.
God, can you drive any slower?
This game definitely lives up to its roguelike name once with these new difficulties.
Plague
100%.
zombies in all directions. Better be careful.
Oh, I want to get that on the map.
Horde coming in, make them count.
There we go. Just so we know, there's definitely a lot there. The game basically is unplayable on the Xbox One X when it comes to these hearts. And even now, it struggles a little bit. I'm only in 1080. Usually it's crispy smooth, but oof. Speaking of, it's crazy. We got the computer, we got the cords. I'm really close to being able to do a dual PC setup, but it changes my audio and the whole thing. It's
I don't suppose you could help?
been too busy, not willing to mess with it.
Thought I was a gunner.
Can we get you both? It'd be great. We need bodies. We need bodies.
I think we'd be a good fit with a group like yours.
Craftsmanship.
We're looking for a place to...
I guess we're all one big family now, huh?
That's cool. I mean, at least we got some people. Craftsmanship. A forge and a barracks. I completely forget what those do. Improve latrines, power, and water. Right, 2 plumbers. We could at least get crazy cardio. I just want to get these guys back to base. I'm not worried about this.
Got a passenger.
He should have been knocked off on the 5 other things he hit. That truck, though. That truck. That truck, though, could be real useful for us in just a little while. Just give it a minute. That truck, though. Whee! Think about it. 2 years ago, my goal was audio, too. I still haven't even accomplished that damn goal.
I'm not saying it either.
Especially if I'm going to be doing this for a minute where I just get to just record this one. I want this outpost because of food. I'm going to abandon this
Called
one.
my tia Elena from school 2
Which seems
weeks
very
before
risky
she
because
died.
there's still a lot of hearts there.
Promised her we'd go to the bookstore together during Christmas break. I don't know why I can't...
Hang on, I gotta take care of this.
She has survivor's guilt. Ew, such a weird community right now. It's like a fucking
What was I saying again?
construction union right now. For the Teamsters. Okay, claim outpost. Yes. Now, how do you level this up and stuff? How does that work? I probably have to be on a whole nother map, don't I? Maybe? I mean, here's the thing. Is there like a way to interact with it now? I'm just gonna guess I have to be on a new map.
What's up?
Need to be quicker about that. It's one of those hot swap things where you really want to be able to do it in a hurry if you're able.
We're done here.
Energy drink. That was actually a good find. I don't think Gary's healthy yet. I want to switch over to Gary and start getting him worked on, but too risky to take him out early. So let's try to get rid of another heart if we can. Slow and steady right now. That's what we're going for. Oh. Probably upload these tonight after work. I'll see if I have energy to like keep recording after work. Usually I don't. Usually that's why I woke up like extra early today, so I can. Now I've got some energy. I didn't have to work on the rental, so feels like, hey, I can at least do this. And if I want to still do this, then I at least need to do this. But usually when I get back from the main job, I am just taxed. And I've just been fucking crashing, actually. A little bit of games just to stay up to date. It's a droopy-eyed, sorry experience. An experience that's led me to thinking, did I waste time on Apex Legends? I'm telling myself no, but I question. My plan there is to actually to be done with Apex when Halo comes out and switch and make that the main multiplayer game. Keep up to date with that. I hope that works out. I plan for that to work out. And I'm trying to find a way to conclude the whole 2+ years of freaking Apex to make that feel worth it. Fortnite, I didn't feel like I had squandered so much time. Just because we didn't stick with it as long. It was about a year. Apex, I feel like I put a lot of time into Apex. A lot of time. And I'm not sure what I gained.
Glad to have you here.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Okay.
Now these guys...
And I don't like most of you that much.
Actually, I could just run with them so that Eric or Gary...
Keep us a little while.
Panda. Can't lose Panda. Can't get rid of his infection.
Hey, be careful.
Everything
okay?
very slow right now. Very slow. That's okay. It's okay. What I would love to get a hold of, though, is a 50 cal and a new base. We could switch bases now, though. We have some people. That gun is about to become our bread and butter main contender. Him an AK. It seems early to switch Panda. I could probably keep running him, but... Let's just say, we're going to be very slow and steady right now. I want to see what these guys are made of. Baseball fan. Who knows what that does with a projector? Okay. She somehow knows how to make movies because she watched baseball. Craftsmanship, I think, helps us make parts. Had a beloved aunt. That probably is like negative morale. Somehow or another, they found a way to make that negative morale. Mrs. Her aunt is a sloppy drunk. What should we have to do? Primary gun uses 9mm, which we have. She's gonna try to take down her first heart. Will she? Will she? Will she succeed? Find out on this episode of Trapped in My Basement Alone and Penniless at 30. And with just snacks. Unleveled and with just snacks. And some meds, of course.
We've got a lot of gloomy faces around here.
Oh yeah, we're super gloomy. I don't know why, though. We completed a mission. Fan for food. You ain't getting it. I should probably stop putting meds in when we can't store them. Okay. Now, sometimes people just go and grab the damn base. I don't want this base down the road, though. I want a base that's closer to the action. Fortified, failed Cleo, clearable. What do we got? This one is 4 out of 5. Another Cleo, fenced warehouse. This one probably requires more people. Yeah, these are like the big bases. Is that all there is? I thought there was more bases than that here. I thought there was at least like... There's 4 and 5. There's only 2 small ones, and there was some medium bases. Maybe you have to go buy them. Let me. Okay, I guess that's it. And I never liked Rusty Rosie's because there is 100% some Juggernaut spawns close to that. So I'm gonna go to the fenced warehouse, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Or isn't there a Western workshop or whatever? I'm going to that one. We're setting up a new base. Do we have the influence? Please tell me we have the influence. If we don't, we'll go kill a heart. Ugh, we don't. Just barely. Okay, she's going to have to kill her first heart. That's how it's going to have to go down. This needs gas. Oh, we're driving more carefully, which is good. I was always going to catch Wilso. on zombie kills, but that's looking pretty freaking unlikely at this point. We've almost got all the achievements for State of Decay 2, though. I can say that. There's a couple that are going to be a pain in the butt, which is the aid blood plague victims 100 times and cure yourself 100 times. I may have already almost done that. That one's not near as bad. The one where you have to give someone the blood plague 100 times, though, is crazy. On Trumbull Valley. That just is a dumb achievement. I hate achievements like that, where you don't even get opportunities. Like, if you're going to do a one that's grindy, make it something that the player naturally does all the time anyway. I'm going to take this opportunity to loot this. I think with... Isn't music, I get, like, natural rewards for influence per day? 25 influence per day. That's enough. But it looks like we're midday, so... I think she's going to have to kill her.
I guess.
Oh, she searched super fast. Very fast search, but that was really fast. Does she have something special? Dude, I can't remember what freaking craftsmanship does at all. And I don't feel like busting out the spreadsheet right now. I'm working an hour, so I'll look at it tonight. Let's just go. Keep making progress here. We have to at least do the Trumbull Valley one live. I think that I could try to get the handicap and the vanilla runs done. And tonight, what I need to do actually is figure out what legacy we need to get done so that tomorrow I could set up a hero. If we can stay alive. I mean, everything can just change in a moment on Lethal. We got some survivors and we made some progress. And that's all because for the last 2 episodes, outside of the one time we ramped this car, I'm going to jump it. Decided to slow down just a touch. Just a touch to try to not lose it all. Because that would be going backwards. And today was all about trying to go forward again. We're going to have to clear this heart. And I hate
the nearest plague heart, this
its
should clear
location.
up, I think.
Really, really dislike the location of this heart.
Hard to believe this place was used by people once.
It's open
I hear
on
something.
every end.
Probably more Zed. I need a break.
Okay, attacking it spawns the feral. We know that much. But, so I always try to get to the first
Stop.
checkpoint because of that. Try not to let ghost movements... Oh my god. How can we be reached on that truck? What's the best place to stand here? That... one of the... Hey, wait, who's this guy?
We need to keep the screamer quiet.
Wait, is that the guy from earlier? Oh, with him in the mix, I'll tell you. Oh, that was bad. I was trying to find one in the middle so I could keep trying to knock him down. Who is this guy? Don't leave. I could use you. Get some stamina back, please. When they're like this, guns are they're really good option, and I just... I think circling through, but I'm gonna run out of snacks. Circling through and kiting is could work, but need a lot more stamina items and stamina in general. Really need to get rid of that scream. What happened to random guy? He was actually going to be like really helpful, just to have someone around to distract. See, if I can kite through and then pop a quick snack, I could at least get some damage in. But this is the situation in here. It's full of them. Now that should have knocked that guy down. It's just too many. It's too many, man. Whoa, when did they gain that ability? It's okay. Okay, we can save her. She's worth saving. Every survivor is worth saving because we're just low on people. It's okay, we had a repair kit too. Obviously, it's expensive. All of this, what just occurred there was very expensive. We're probably better off knocking this one out.
You said you'd take care of it.
Or at least cruising through and trying to knock out both. Like, get this one to shockwave and then go down and get the other one to a shockwave and just keep trying to run back and forth like that. I'm gonna keep going with her though, unless Gary's all fixed up.
This feels like the right place for me.
You're very kind.
Is he? Oh. Only -5. That's not bad at all. Let's go with Gary. Gary for the hero bonus. We may have even just gained some passive influence. We did. So the question is, do we want to finish what we just started? Or do we want to go get this new base?
Could be a problem
My
later.
feeling is I want to try and finish what we just started. Adderalls. Adderalls should get us through that. Do we have any explosives, Molotovs? Let's use that. But there's still a guy down there. They must have a community. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about earlier and then lost my train of thought. Moments like that. Like one time I had the audio in my ears and I was first time wearing these headphones while I was playing the game. And I heard all kinds of great, excellent ambient audio. There was a car that crashed and you got to hear the windshield shatter and the safety glass splash on the asphalt as the undead hordes came and ravaged and tore and took down somebody with their mouth, tackled them with their mouth, and you heard a woman scream in the background, and that was at night. And the no game did that better than shoot, they're about to make the second one, Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight had the best ambient audio at night. It was so good. There he is again. See, he's heading back our way. Who is this guy? I hope he's not one of ours. 'Cause if he's one of ours, he's gonna die. I don't think he's one of ours though, because we just sent Amy or someone back. We sent a girl back. Or whatever she identifies as. Squirrel identifies as a squirrel. She's easy. Ooh, Gary's leveled up.
It's damaged.
Oh, that's not a heavy weapon. Bullshit, man. Okay. Actually gonna go for it. I wonder if there was a way not to take that hit. Like, dive off of that. Did they improve all melee weapons on the heart? Because this is a bladed, and I feel like I'm doing pretty decent damage. They're about to bust in. Holy fuck. So the issue there is I just don't have the plague samples. I can run these guys around here and stuff, but here's a way to get rid of a bunch of them. If it's a tall enough wall, it's not. I'm taking tons of hits. Oh, frustrating. Very frustrating. If I can kill the heart, I know I'll have the samples. But can I kill the heart without taking any more damage? Probably not. And I don't want to lose Gary because he's got a really good hero bonus. Bizak. Oh. My bad, B. My bad. This one just back here. Could have been using that the whole time for safety. Who is this man? Can he trade? But yeah, like traders just roaming the lands, and I don't think that survivors should be able to access survivor inventory. Is that Eric? Dude, that's our guy. What is he doing here? We weren't just using Eric. We were using the girl. Oh god, State of Decay, still State of Decay. Just State of Decay things. Introduce a patch, and then the most random bugs show up. Remember when was that? Some of you will remember. True OG gamers will remember the bug that was all the people in the community would shoot you with their shotguns rather than shooting the zombies. Sit there and tear into you. So just imagine when they make it more open-ended, where you can just assault somebody whenever you want. If you want to be a true feudal evil lord. Okay. My goal was to shoot everywhere but his head. I succeeded. My aim is impeccable. There goes our main weapon. Can we at least steal the suppressor off of it? I guess I have to take it in. I have to equip it, I suppose. Alright, sweet. It's equipped. Store it. Grab this thing. Attach the mod. Okay. Back to this thing, which needs... You know what? Let's go to heavy. I still don't think that Bladed was doing what heavy does. Maybe the girl weakened it up, but she only took like 4 swings, so... Maybe it's just the trench tool. Maybe. Not sure, but it's close. It's one freaking poke away, and then I'm using that influence to build a base. I know we have enough influence, but I also don't want to be completely broke. That's it, right? Yeah.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
Try to position the car so we can make a speedy escape here. The heart now makes noises. They added audio to the heart. It didn't used to like moan like that.
Give us any more trouble.
Well, I'm gonna tell you that I really, really don't want to use another cure here.
Don't go for the head.
That was way more ammo than what I wanted to use, but I don't care. It's dead.
Red Talon has a job that needs doing. You interested? We're short on time on this one.
Idaho squad. I was a lumberjack in Idaho. If I ever in need. Yes, but I also want to get this base going.
Barely lift this.
Have they increased recruiting?
So, this might be worth your attention.
Our skills page, all kinds of good stuff popping up right now. Not just using that for rucks because I want to clear this out.
No room for that.
I could care less about that knife.
That's that. Next place?
It doesn't change a damn thing. Okay, lots of good missions just cropped up. Let's call it an episode.